Hmm. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizky Ramadan. I am from Vocational Education at Yogyakarta State University. I will explain about the introduction of CVT on motorcycle. CVT is an automatic system which is installed on some type of motorcycle today. The system produces an automatic reduction ratio according to engine speed, so that the driver is free from having to shift gears. Okay. Next, I will introduce part of CVT on motorcycle. First, fix primary self. Serve as feedback holder. This component is not moving. The set function to enable the ratio. At the edge of the component, there is a cooling fan that functions as a CVT rem color, so that the feedback does not head up fixedly and wear out. Then is sliding primary self. To support the feedback in high rotation, because this is lead shaft can shift right or left. The inner wall is a pulley component that moves gear speed to get the desired speed. Next, this is a spacer. This component serves as a X of the inner wall of the pulley so that the walls move can move smoothly when shifting. Uh, okay, then this is primary shaft. Serve to connect the crankshaft ratio from the engine to the primary pulley. As the main shaft, this component is connected to the engine crankshaft permanently, so that the engine RPM is the same the RPM on the main shaft, or the engine RPM is also the same as the primary pulley RPM. And then this is a roller. Is a wax balance bearing that is useful for pressing in the inner wall of the primary pulley during hitch rotation. The working principle is the roller, the heavier, the faster it will move the push the movable drive face on the drive pulley so that it can push the belt to the small position. Okay, this is slider. This component serves to resist the movement of the inner wall, so that it can shift outwards the push by a roller. Is pitch slide useful to reduce the vibration of the roller holes. So this is a V-belt function as link connection the primary fixed shaft to secondary fixed shaft. The size of the V-belt diameter varies depending on the manufacturer on the motorcycle. Then this is secondary fixed shaft. Secondary fixed is a rotation component. That component. This part is made of lightweight material with a smooth surface to make it easier for the belt to move. Okay, so this is secondary sliding shaft. Function to adjust the size of the diameter on the secondary pulley. Secondary sliding shaft has a chambered shaft so that its movement can affect the weight of the coil on the valve. Okay. Then spring serves to return the position of the pulley to the starting position, which is the position of the outer belt. So this is clothing centrifugal cloth, and this is a secondary shaft. Secondary shaft serves to continue the ratio from the secondary pulley to the power 10, and the next is the centrifugal cloth. Okay. Then this is cloth housing. Serves to continue the ratio on the pivot and separation from the centrifugal cloth and then transfer to the rear wheel. Okay, so this is Chemtor. Chemtor serves to adjust the driving pulley opening depending on the speed on and load obtained by the motorcycle. Okay, so this is reduction gear. This component serves to reduce the ratio speed obtained from the CVT in order to double the power to be sent to the X. Okay. A CVT system advanced CVT can provide change in speed and torque from the engine to the rear wheels automatically without having to shift gears because the system has a very precise ratio. There is not pounding on gear shifting as with conventional machine. The change in speed is very gentle. So, weakness of the CVT system. For the first start, is high speed is needed. The opening of the gas tended to be large because it takes a high ratio to be able to work and move the ratio. Use of gasoline is more wasteful. When the road is down, engine brake is very small. Okay, this is CVT system work. Okay, thank you for your attention. I hope what is have shared will be beneficial for all of you. If something goes wrong is false. Oke, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.